Hello, I just wanted to show you a couple things on this grid keyboard that I'm working on. Right now, I have it tuned, well, it's not tuned, but my synthesizer is tuned to 12 notes per octave. So if you look at all the white spots, oops, those are all the C's, the C naturals. So, it's tuned. It's not tuned. The layout right now is in perfect fourths from row to row. And then half steps going left to right. So that's 12 notes per octave. You get 84 notes, or maybe 85, because it's 15 by 15. So the lowest C on a piano and the highest C on the piano. So that's pretty good range, but I like to experiment with other tunings besides 12 notes per octave. So here really quick is a little bit of 19 notes per octave, and for that, octaves are this far apart. So this is a C, and let's see, that's a perfect fifth. C, G, C. That's a super major third here. Here's just a normal major third. There's a minor third. I think that's like a, shoot, I don't know what that's called. It's like a sharp second. An augmented second, maybe? There's a major second. There's a minor second. And I think you might call that one, the smallest interval, a diesis. Anyway, so that's 19 EDO. I don't quite remember. I don't know the scales offhand right now, but that's 19 notes per octave. We can do 22, which is a really fun one. We can even go up to 31 notes per octave, which is a really popular one. There's a lot of, the notes get really close together. So let me see if I can find what the octave is like. There's an octave there. That sounds like almost like a whole tone scale. But this interval is a little bigger than this one, so it's not, and like those aren't all even intervals. Yeah, 31 notes per octave though. It fits pretty well over this. And has really pretty intervals. Here's a major triad. That's 31 EDO. And now let's go back to 12 just for comparison really quick. That's what we're all used to. That's a major third in 12 EDO. It's pretty good. It's tuned to 400 cents apart. But in 31 EDO, it's tuned a lot closer. I don't remember. So that's more close to what a pure interval, like with in terms of ratios of 5 to 4 would be. So this frequency, so this is 5 to 4. I can't really get into the theory because I can't explain it very well. But yeah, in 31 EDO, you also have all these. This is what a chromatic scale looks like, sounds like. Oh, another fun one I like to play with is 11 notes per octave, which sounds really, really close to 12 notes per octave, except for like certain things. Like if you're thinking melodically, you kind of hear it as a normal thing, especially if you're playing like a bass line. But there's no perfect fifth. Here's what a chromatic scale sounds like with 11 notes per octave. The temptation to just noodle around like that is really high with this kind of thing. So yeah, it doesn't have any of the normal intervals that you would be looking for if you're thinking harmonically. Well, that's kind of like a septimal minor sixth, which is the ratio of 7 to 6. But you can't get a normal triad, or a normal fifth or fourth. But that almost sounds like a normal dominant 7 chord. And the stacked fourths sound really neat. I love how it kind of, as you go through the octaves, it starts out sounding like a normal sort of, 12 notes per octave lick. But it's like it oversteps the octave. Like a lick you might hear on a guitar a lot is. Let me see what it sounds like normally. Hi, kitty cat. But then if you take a note away, then all the intervals are a little bit bigger. It's like I just like the feeling that you overshot your mark when you do things like that. Yeah. So that's 11 EDO. You could do anything else if you've got a synth that'll do it. Right now I'm using VCV Rack on my computer, and I just have a dial that lets me choose different notes per octave. Let's see, here's 5 notes per octave. So it'd be like a pentatonic scale, except all the notes are an equal distance from each other. I really like on this keyboard how you can just learn a little bit of a gesture and kind of throw it all over the place. Yeah, so I'm working on a how-to video of making one of these. It wasn't very expensive. It was a little time consuming, and if it's your first sort of project making an electronic sort of thing, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. But it's not that complicated. There's not much circuitry, just soldering, and you can see that my little keys here are not really spaced evenly, despite all of my efforts. So as much precision as you can manage is what you would want to put into it. Yeah, there's more features on this thing, but it's not done. And I just really was itching to do a video about it. But I don't know how long anybody would want to hear me like noodling with weird notes. Anyway, thanks for taking the time to look.